Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's Saturday morning and it's going to be a hot, muggy day. So, got the messy bun, just keep my hair off my neck. Um, this morning's coffee is iced coffee. And I've got a lot of my tasks for the day planned for this room because there's a window air conditioner. So while the rest of the house is about 75 degrees and very muggy, right now it's down to 65 and nice and dry in here. So I have my light box, I've got yarn in here. There's not a comfortable chair to sit in, just my office chair, but I might spend a lot of time in here. Find tasks to do just to cool off. I have one of those little Arctic air next to my chair. And it's good. It cools you off as long as you're sitting like right next to it. So I'll also be using that today. I'm not a hot weather person, but I have my stay-at-home shirt. This is a shirt I got from Amazon. I thought, oh cool, this shirt says, I don't always crochet. Oh wait, I do. And I wore it to a craft show like, woohoo, look at my cool new shirt. And somebody came up to me and said, there's a typo on your shirt. Uh-oh. In the description on the Amazon, it was spelled right. But if I had looked at all the mock-ups of the shirts, it was clearly spelled wrong in the mock-ups. So I don't wear this out anymore, but stay at home, good to wear. Okay, first, oh dear, I'm going to have to stop for a second and go pick up the items that I finished that I'm supposed to show you, that with my list of what to talk about, I didn't get all my props. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, I think in the last video I showed you that I had finished the Aleosaurus designed by my granddaughter, and I wanted to get exact weights for how much each part of the body took. So I made one all in blue. Now you can see, oh, I thought I switched the tail, but okay. The blue one is a little bit more straight out. I think with the next one I make, I might tip the tail down even more so it goes down in the back. But I finished a blue Aleosaurus, and I have to update the pattern and put in like pictures of leg placement and making the eyes and stuff like that, and send it off to testers. I do have 2 testers lined up. Wouldn't hurt to have one more if anybody wants to email me. And then I was sort of burnt out with big projects, and I saw a cute little octopus, and I'm like, boy, that looks a lot like my baby octopus pattern. Maybe it might be like a row bigger, but it's got those cute little dots on the top. So basically, I didn't even pull my pattern out. I've made my baby octopus so many times. I think I can do it from memory, but I made these. Let's see. First I made the green one. First I made a little green octopus with yellow spots on her. Boop. And then I made a red one. He's not happy, with black spots. And I made, get the face out front, a green one with gold spots. Now, I sort of got turned around here. If you're making the tentacles around the bottom and you work on it with the head up, then you're looking at it and you're going around that way, then your tentacles curve upward like that one. But if you have it upside down and you're working around, then the tentacles go curling. Maybe the greens will show better. The tentacles curl under. So I don't even know which one I like better. But I made 3 of those. So last night, I just didn't feel like crocheting. I'm tired. It's been a long week. So I got out my day planner and I pulled a page and I just did like a brain dump of things that I need to do, like the 3 bears that I need to pull out to get a photo of, both individually and together, to update the Etsy listing. I got two Etsy orders yesterday. I was at work. I actually heard the cha-ching. Like, wow, I got an Etsy order. Okay. Somebody ordered a bottle sling. And then an hour or 2 later, cha-ching, another Etsy order. I looked it up. It's the first time since April 29th that I got 2 Etsy orders in one day. Then I'm like, oh, what if I get another one? What if I get 3 Etsy orders in one day? How long has it been since that happened? That has not happened since April 22nd, 2022. So it's been over a year since I got a hat trick. So once things start picking up towards the end of the year, then maybe that'll happen again. Okay, but I just have lists of things, and you probably can't see it all that well on here. I'll put a picture up here. I drew a picture of my happy, huggy cat, and just a second, I have to switch, put my notebook back down without spilling the coffee. Might as well take a sip. Keep myself hydrated. Drew a picture of my happy, huggy cat. That one is also close to tester status. I just dropped one of the things I was going to show you. Oh well. But I need to get yarn weight or yarn usage for like the head, the legs, the body, the tail, so that if you do want to make a scrappy cat, you can say, okay, I have enough for this part of the body. So that's what I drew the cat for. But today I'm working from my planner page and my to-do list and my finished list. With my finished list, things don't get crossed off until they meet like 5 qualifications, like getting them on Etsy, getting them on Ravelry, putting them into my inventory. So hopefully I'll get a few things crossed off because my page is almost full. But to do that, I need to stay away from rabbit trails. And boy, do I have rabbit trails. Just as I was working this morning, I came up with 8 different, like, oh, I want to start this. The first thing was when I was looking for the 2 items that I need to send out as Etsy orders. Clearing stuff away, checking boxes in the closet, and I found a bag of rug yarn. It's all set. There's greens, there's whites, there's blacks, because I want to make a racetrack rug. I'll link the pattern from a local crafter, EKG Crafts. I did a craft show with her years ago, and I'm recently reconnected. She did another craft show I was at. She has a pattern for a very nice racetrack rug, and I've always wanted to make one, but never have. I've squirreled away all this green and black and white rug yarn to make it, but haven't done it. So that was the first rabbit trail. Second rabbit trail. I was reorganizing yarn this morning. I did have 4 trays of yarn. One is this massive thing. It's 40 inches long and I think 20 inches wide. And I consolidated 2 of the 4 trays into that one tray, and then I had one tray left over. So there's the big tray, and once that picture goes off, there's the little tray. Little tray is about half the size of the big tray. Looking through that, I was like, oh man, I have so much red yarn. And there's that big thing of blue. I should make a red and blue basket. I want to have a bunch of baskets for displaying things on my table for the upcoming craft show, which is only 3 weeks away. I have plenty of inventory. It's just a matter of organizing it and getting my displays fine-tuned to be really welcoming to the customers. So Rabbit Trail 2 was the basket. Also, when I was sorting the yarn out, it was like, ooh, I found a velvety light green yarn, Leggy Froggies. So that was Rabbit Trail number 3. Then I pulled all these, like that small or smaller, balls of yarn, just little scraps and all that, from the trays as I was sorting them, and I put them on my ball of scrap yarn, which is almost big enough for another Mr. Ugly. So it's like, okay, I could probably gather up enough yarn right now to make another Mr. Ugly, but it's like, no, I have 2. I should wait till 1 sells. But then so many yarns, just small cakes, you know. I have made in the past a lot of scrappy giraffes. I started with the pattern from Emma Dent for striped giraffe, but I ended up adding more shaping to the face, and I put it into an Excel spreadsheet so that the stripes on the body and the arms line up on the spreadsheet. It's sort of hard to explain. It's like body, row 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that work? Because if the body, you'd have to go upward. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's so that the stripes line up. And I'm thinking, oh, I should make another giraffe. What? That was Rabbit Trail number 5. You can tell how long it's been since I made one because I don't remember exactly how my spreadsheet works. Then when I was pulling yarn for the Happy Huggy Cat that I'm going to make, I saw a really pretty bulky blue yarn. I'm like, oh, that Patches the Bear is written for bulky yarn. I should get that and make a little blue bear. And it's like, okay, it's on the list. You know, not doing that today. Gotta stick to the list today. And then when I got everything together to ship out these Etsy orders, I signed into my Etsy account. It's reminding me that I have a pattern that I purchased. I got the No-Sew Cat from Chronically Crochet. I think that's the name. I will link it because I may have messed up her name. And I've made one from the pattern, but I think I could do better. So I want to make another one before I leave the review. Etsy's telling me, you need to review this. I'm like, yes, I know. And, you know, to a fellow designer, I want to review her pattern. But I want to have a really cute picture to put with it to help draw people to that pattern. So it's like, okay, yeah, I need to make a cat for that. Okay, that's number 7 on my rabbit trails that I went down today. And then when I was trying to find a green yarn for the Huggy Cat, I was like, ooh, this green would make a nice cactus. And I just bought that cactus book. I want to make something from the cactus book. So see, even going through and doing these tasks this morning, already added like 8 things to my list of stuff I want to make. So I showed you that stuff. I told you. And I've spent so much time over the past couple days searching for the slug. Sometime years ago, I made this little well, he's not really little. He's maybe about yay long and yay high. Little slug. And I don't know why. It's a weird looking little thing, but I figured, okay, somebody's going to like it. Somebody's going to buy it. I ended up putting it in my monster listing on Etsy. It's not a monster. And now I am ready to update that monster listing because a couple of the monsters have sold. I like to have listings where I will have 9 items. I do one group shot of all 9 and then an individual picture of each of the 9 items and list them as variations. So it's like, okay, I've sold a couple of monsters. I need to get the monsters all together and get the picture done. Well, Slugo is in the picture that I will be replacing, and he's in the variations, but I can't find him. He's not in the monster box. He's not in the lizards box. He's not in the bugs box. I just don't know where Slugo went to. And I suppose I could take him off the listing. I need to go through my recent craft shows and see if I did sell him. I just feel like I have seen him at some point around here. This is the problem with having so much inventory. It's not all that organized. I think that I have stuff tucked away into the right boxes, but some things sort of overlap. I have an ocean tote, fish and octopus and mermaids. Oh, well, wait a minute. I also have a mermaids and unicorn box. So some of the mermaids are in the ocean box. Some of the mermaids are in the mermaid and unicorns box. I need to be more consistent in how I'm storing things because it is wasting my time to be searching and searching and searching for stuff. I'm hoping that towards the end of this year, after the fall craft shows, when my inventory is down a bit more, I could really get things organized and condensed. It would be nice if I had like 5 record-setting shows and was able to cut my inventory in half. It's probably not going to happen, but it would be nice. So today I'm going to work on getting the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus is someone else's pattern. The Aleosaurus ready for the testers and start work on a new happy huggy cat and do a bunch of photography to update some listings and try to stay away from rabbit trails. Just focus, focus, focus on my list. Try to get stuff crossed off. So what's on your agenda for this weekend? I hope you have fun crocheting and have a great weekend. So I'm off to my chair I'll probably go to the light box first because right over, just out of reach over here, are the 3 bears that are in my Patches the Bear listing, including the new sachet bear that I finished last week. So I will get a picture of all 3 bears together and get a few nice pictures of the new bear so that when I go out to my chair, I can update that listing and cross it off my list. Actually, it's on 2 lists. It's on my page in my planner of stuff I wanted to do today, and it's on my to-do list. So crossing it off in 2 places would just be doubly fun. So that's my silliness for today. All my rabbit trails. But hopefully the next time, probably check in on Monday. Hopefully by the time I check in on Monday, I can say like, whoa, my to-do list is decimated. This list is knocked down by half. I've got so many new listings in my Etsy shop and listings updated and feeling on top of things. That'd be nice. What would be even nicer would be if I got a bunch of Etsy orders this weekend and I had to like bump other things back so that I could work on the Etsy orders. Etsy orders are good. I think it's time for me to go back to work. Looks like I've been talking for 20 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm having fun. If I could talk, it would help. I'm having fun with you guys. It's fun just to talk to my crochet friends. Even if I can't hear you talking back right now, I'll hear you in the comments. Bye-bye.